And I pray that all the fear that has ever been in your heart will be taken out.
The truth is, I was born with fear. Lots of fear for the evil that exists around the 360 degrees. But there is something within me that was born inside of me that was called determination. And I know it has more power than fear.
And when you look at that man, if you know he's nothing but a coward, you won't fear him. If he wasn't a coward, he wouldn't gang up on you. He wouldn't need to sneak around here. This is how they function. They function in miles. That's a coward.
The government was totally against the Rastaman's presence. The society had teach the people to hate, to ignore the Rastaman.
We had to watch the police, watch for the police coming in and destroy us.
Yeah, when he's a Rastaman, you get a lot of fight, from all angles.
These things will inevitably undermine the folk ways of white supremacy.
A guy tell me that tomorrow I will be dead. He will be going in the coffin. Yeah, man, not me.
Mm-hmm.
See? Because that is one of the secrets of life, to know how to live and how to counteract the negative forces of death. Many people search, but their search take them to the grave. My search takes me to life. And there is no man on earth that can threaten me and create any amount of fear inside of me.
This is the important thing, is stop being afraid of everything.
Yeah.
Because that fear is, today what we need to focus on is the opposite of fear. It's to look forward and be happy about this baby that I spoke of that's being born, and celebrate the change and realize that there's pain involved in this change.
It's simply that we are moving to a new phase of the movement.
And these black factions and such, these dark operations, they are very weak. They're very weak and powerless.
Really?
Yes, they're very weak.
Because in these times, man will be invincible. Don't look at your television and think it's only television and Incredible Hulk and all these dangerous looking guys. These things going to be for real. Because what the devil is designing, man have to be invincible, spiritually invincible, to avoid these things.
I had come to feel at that time that in the struggle, God was with me. And through this deep religious experience, I was able to endure and face anything that came my way. Now, I think that still stands with me. After a long process of really giving my whole life to a religious way and to the will of God, I came to feel that as we struggle together, we have cosmic companionship.
We no need to be a few Christian martyrs, because there's lots of us. And don't be afraid, because they do look after you, whoever's up there, if you get on with it.
Yes, man, I know it's a direct connection.
Especially if you realize, if you could understand that that we're living in a galaxy full of worlds and people like you and me, basically, that have gone through the same experience as the people here on Earth, the same experience long ago, and this continuing thing, and they already know what's going to happen, but they're watching this change happen now, and they're supporting it and helping gently and quietly behind scenes. And if you are aware of that, then you don't have anything to be afraid of.
Peace on earth. That implies no violence, no starving children, no violent minds, no violent households, no frustration, no fear. You've got the brains and you can do it. You can make it, man. We can make it. Together. We can get it together.
We can get it together.
And what did he do? He wrestled with the sense of gratitude, gratefulness, thankfulness for being, just being itself.
So that I'm quite optimistic about it. I think we live in one of the most momentous periods of human history. These are great days to be alive.
You know, you don't stand a chance. A, you're not going to be there when we're running it. And B, you're going to like it when you get less frightened of it, you know, and it's going to be wonderful, and I believe it. And, of course, we all get depressed and down about it.
The funk in life called the mess, the fears, the insecurities, the anxieties, the flaws, the defects of every human being.
But when I'm down, somebody else will be up there, always somebody carrying the flag and beating the drum, you know.
World soul and power. World soul and power is the symbol of man. See? That's what we use amongst Babylon. It doesn't use a stick, nor a stone, nor a gun. I don't tell you that our policy is non-violent, non-political.
How do you respond to it? That he comes out of a people and tradition and community that has been wrestling with the catastrophic and the scandalous and the monstrous and the traumatic for 400 years.
See, well, the time came was to see what was inside of me, and that's what I did. Because
what is the blues but catastrophe expressed lyrically? What is the jazz but wrestling with the scandalous and monstrous in such a way that you can still emerge with an elegance of earned self-togetherness, with a smile against the backdrop of the darkness of the underside of white supremacist America?
So they, whoever they are, don't stand a chance because they can't beat love, because all those old bits from religion and that about love being all-powerful is true, you know, and that's the bit they can't do, you know, they can't handle it.
And then when you leave with all the hassle, can you have that love?